Against science and common sense, many traditional government schools continue to shut children out of the classroom.
Mr. President, we urge you to allocate funding to close the education gap caused by the pandemic. In March of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic caused the closure of U.S. schools, disrupting education nationwide. While school closures initially seemed the safest option, the long-term impact on students' learning has been severe, with steep declines in math, science, and language arts proficiency.
New research shows that students have only recovered between 15 and 35% of the learning that was lost during school shutdowns.
School is good. School benefits students, and when they miss a lot of it, they miss out on some of those benefits.
Over recent years, the state of Oregon has focused on closing this gap by prioritizing core subjects like math, science, and language arts.
Students are not learning the math, the science, the history, and the English that they'll need to be successful. And over the long term, the consequence of this learning loss could be catastrophic for our young people.
Addressing opportunity gaps requires a coordinated, well-funded approach to meet the needs of underserved communities.
If kids get a good education, we know that their chances of going down the road of crime, the chances of being trapped in poverty, the chances of healthcare challenges and addiction, all of them plummet if kids get a good education.
The COVID-19 pandemic's lasting impact on education has led to significant learning losses, leaving many students disengaged and struggling to attend school consistently.
We're here today to talk about two kind of big, vexing topics in education right now. One being student disengagement and the other being chronic absenteeism.
Biggest issue was attendance. And I think before she took summer school, I think she thought she wasn't very smart. But I think she quickly realized if I come every day, school's a lot easier.
After thorough research during the summer of 2024, the Oregon Department of Education developed effective strategies to close education gaps, help students reach grade level proficiency, and get them back on track for graduation.
We know that we have students from all different types of backgrounds, all different types of, family, home life situations, and we know that life can get hard during the year. You can get overwhelmed. Students, can be feeling emotionally drained, mentally drained, physically drained, and that will affect their schoolwork.
Well, I had a couple of kids who have never passed an English class before, and they're, sophomores, so they've gone through 2 high school English classes they've never passed, and kids that had never passed English in middle school, and then also kids that had never really thought of themselves as possible journalists.
I think a lot of the kids that I had were not very confident in their academic skills, especially in the area of science. And to watch them grow and achieve and learn in that class was probably by far the most rewarding part of what I was able to do.
So there has been decades of research that investing in after school and summer learning and quality programs, it really works.
The COVID-19 pandemic significantly disrupted education, leading to substantial learning losses for students across all communities. The 2024 Summer Learning Initiative developed actionable solutions, including targeted funding and streamlined processes to address these challenges and support students' recovery.
So it made perfect sense that after this pandemic that our legislature would invest all of this money to help support students with unfinished learning and then provide these extra opportunities for learning to catch students up and just deepen their connection with each other and school and bolster academics too. It's really a no-brainer. We know this works.
It's giving students the opportunity to have a second chance. So it's like, hey, you messed up first time, you didn't have the support that you needed, or you didn't, focus, you didn't get things done. And with the summer school program, we actually gave the students a safe environment. We gave snacks. We had different field trips that we offered to help it be not only like a learning environment, but a fun and safe learning environment as well.
Like some teachers only have one way of learning things with like the whole class, but what these teachers did, they took each individual student and taught that thing in their own way that they could understand, and I really liked that. It helped me learn a lot of math that I sort of forgot and then didn't know, so that was really awesome.
noticed in the last couple of weeks, just in general, the program, but definitely this math one, they're up every day. They're getting to school on time. They're waking me up saying, Mom, let's go. So the excitement and the liking of whatever you guys are doing is working.
Tell me